All right, we're down here. We're gonna check out a new acquisition to Doozer's shop. A couple Vises. Vises are cool. So, pull this out. All right. So here we go. You can see that this is Chick. There's a Chick vise, right? It is a really cool vise. All right. What we've got here is, let me show you real quick. So this Chick vise, it's got an Allen wrench here. This is a 1/2 inch Allen wrench. And you can see what I'm doing here is loosening up the vise, right? And what the deal is both of these jaws, they loosen at the same time and they float, right? I know this one's loosening because there's friction from the, there's a sliding chip protector. But if I push on this, see how they move? Right? So this is like a 2-station vise. You put your part in this side, you put your part in this side, and you tighten it up. And this middle jaw would be the stationary jaw. And you can see, I hope you can see, they had some pockets milled out here. They had some, I don't know, piston caps or something in there. You see how they're, so these are kind of, these jaws are like soft jaws, right? And they're meant to be milled into sacrificially, right? So what's kind of cool is, you see that hole? That's a 1/4 hole in a pin. So I just got a normal 1/4 little handle here. And what I'm going to do is just yank it out. Okay? And what that is, it's just a pin, a 1/2 inch pin with a little bit of a tapered bevel on it. But like I said, then what you do is just lift it off, right? And all it has is just a hole for the pin in a pocket. So what you would end up looking at is that. It's just a pin, and the wedgy part just goes through. And that's as complicated as that is. So, got this cool vise, and say you can take it apart. But what's cool, and like I said, here is just it's like a hole with a flat in it, right? So that's how that goes in, right? You can see it just goes in there, and that's what keeps the jaw in. There's no spherical segment like a Kurt, you know. It's just simple. Kurt really doesn't need that. So anyways, well, I'll take the whole thing apart. Why not? We're just having fun. The pin for the jaw is on the other side here, right? And then this comes off, right? There and there. So essentially, these are your where the jaws lock onto, and if I move the, you know, they're tightening relative to each other. And if you want to make this a single station vise, there's 2 bolts in here. You just take that off, right? So now, what you can do, you can put this back on, and see there's holes like in the back, and there's holes in this this plate right here. So you can put this jaw on, right? And then you can put the pan in, and you can bolt it to this back plate, okay? You can bolt it to the plate. So now you immobilize this jaw. And then what you do is you put your other jaw on, right? And you put your other pin back in. So now, and just pretend this is, now you have a single station vise, right? So that's really cool. I got other jaws for this, so I can use the hard jaws. The travel on this, I think, is only 4 1/8 inches, right? So the thing is, that's as far as it closes. So what you kind of got to do is you got to double stack your hard jaws, okay? So there's going to be hard jaws, and then there'll be, and you know, use longer screws, because the throw on this is only 4 inches, but you open it up to like 7, you know, this will still open further. Hell, I'll open it. It'll open, but when you got to close it down, like I said, it doesn't close all the way, so you got to double up on your hard jaws. And that's kind of annoying, but because you can still grab really wide pieces, I think that's a small price to pay for the versatility. See how wide that's getting? Alright, so that's like 7, I think that's 7 1/4 inches. And it closes down to like 2. Or 2 1/8, I think. So that's really cool. And you can still put stuff on top of here, right? So now, I'm going to show you. I got from, we all love eBay, right? So I was able to get, this is another hard jaw. Another hard jaw, and see they got the holes for the hardened steel jaws, right? So there's another jaw, and like I said, they're there you go. They got the holes both sides, right? We love that. We totally love it. So this is what I got. So I got enough. So this would go on this one. We got one on this one, and if we want, we got the hard, you know, another one in the middle for that one. Is this the same? That one. It's like a little narrower, depending on what you want to do, I guess. Multiple jaws. So I got 2 sets of these. I got these on eBay. A set of these, you know, 1, 2, 3 was $70 or something, 60. I think it was 65, and then some shipping, so about 70. So so yeah, I think I did pretty good. I got 2 vices now. I'm showing you one. The other one's down in the box here, but I mean, you know, I got two identical vices. How cool is that, right? So, and you can mount these sideways. You know, you can mount normal, like a, you know, or you can mount, you know, flip them. Because there's bolts. These are square. Any which way. So you could mount one, a sideways on the milling machine table also. So anyhow, these are going to be pretty handy in the shop. like I said, the only negative I've really thought about is you got to spacer out the with two hard jaws to make so it closes 100%. That's the only fiddling around that you got to do. But I didn't even mention these are 4-inch vices, right? 4-inch chick vices, and they're 15 inches long. So 4 inches wide, 15 inches long. I think they'll hold 7 1/4 at full open, unless you go on the top with the extended jaws and all that regalia. So 2 identical chick vices. They're made in Pennsylvania, Warrendale, Pennsylvania, Chick Machine Tool Company. Yeah, the only chicks I got hanging out in my shop are vices. Yeah, currently. Anyways, so I got these. They're out of a CNC machine. They were just greasy as can be. I took them all apart. And with that coolant, dried coolant, that water-based coolant, I run mineral spirits in my parts tank, and it didn't cut it. So I use alcohol. And the nice thing about alcohol is it's not real good at cleaning grease, but it's good because it's polar and it's non-polar on the type of molecules it will dissolve, right? It'll dissolve water-based stuff and petroleum-based stuff. So that's kind of the deal with that. Alcohol clean these up lickety-split, really well. So I'm proud to have an American-made couple of vices come in the shop here that we can use at Doozer shop. Might even mount one of these on the decal, sideways, I don't know. But I like the ground all over. I have a feeling might use these on the Okamoto because it's got an 8-inch by 20-inch magnetic chuck. And this will definitely sit on the 20-inch chuck. I could put these side by side because they're exactly 4 inches wide, right? So 2 of these would fit on the Okamoto surface grinder magnetic chuck. So just wanted to give you guys a video showing you what these are, showing you that I got them cleaned up and beautiful. And they both got these soft jaws on there, and I got a set of the jaws that'll take the hard face jaws. And correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody can tell me. I believe these chick vices will take Kurt jaws. The bolt spacing and everything's the same as a 4-inch Kurt, is what I researched and found to be true. So let me know if that is indeed true. All right, chick vices in Doozer shop, just kind of showing them off, and I spared you the cleaning process, but you can see them all nice and shiny. Kurt makes a vise like this. They make it in 4-inch. They make it in 8-inch, 6-inch. They might make it 8. I don't know. I know they make a 6 because that's the standard. Kurt makes a very similar one. They're manufacturing vices. They're not made to be a home shop, prototype shop vice, right? But they were free because they were going out in the dumpster. So I thought these would be great to have in the shop here for me to use. So that's that. Chick vices. Alright guys, I want to give you a quick update on the cabinet. If you remember last time, I outfitted this cabinet with some shelves, and I had some aerosol spray cans and oil cans in there. And I just wanted to show you, I've been going to town and filling this guy up. We got a little bit more stuff in there. My gallon containers fit up top, and my tall paint cans, the bigger paint cans. Regular spray cans in the middle seem to work pretty well. And on the bottom, I got my grease, my lubricants, the little bit taller things. So that's working out well. Just wanted to give you a quick update with that. These drawers down here, let me kind of show you that. You remember these drawers, these Hamilton drawers, they, I kind of had foam in them, and the foam was falling apart. It was really nasty, and I've started putting some steel pieces in there. About all I got. I got one more. I've got just some round rods and shafts, because they're only like 1.25 inches high. But what the deal was is inside that drawer, you can see this is all. This was the foam and the glue. This is kind of the. This is actually not as sticky as the glue sheet. The foam came off. I used the shop vac. It was just coming apart like nothing, like sawdust almost. And I pulled the foam out, and then there's like a membrane of cellophane, plastic wrap with glue on it, and I had to heat up the bottom from below of the drawer with the heat gun and tear that carefully tear that glue membrane out. Is this one? No, this didn't have one. But you can see how clean they are if they didn't have the glue membrane and the foam in them. Yeah, this I believe had a glue membrane, so it cleaned out pretty well. I didn't really do a good. This one's got a divider in it. They're stronger with the dividers. But that's it. I just wanted to kind of show you guys. I've been cleaning these up. Yeah, see how it's sticky. Just a little bit. But it comes out pretty clean. I think that second drawer or third drawer was the worst one. But these were nasty. There's 5 drawers that had the foam in there, and I spent a couple hours cleaning that. So all the rest of them should be good. 24 of these drawers. I did count them, 24 from top to bottom. I'm gonna go to a craft store and maybe get some like little organizer trays or something, But for now, I wanted to do that cleanup. But this is a Hamilton, and there you go. Some cleanup here in Doozer shop.